box to the technical traders, to techtrader.com. It's Tuesday, June the 20th. And this is the charts of the day video. There was a lot of stocks that ran today despite being a sloppy market. The market did not start off well today, nor close that great either, but at least there was a little bit of a bounce in the afternoon. Anyway, AAOI has been on a tear. 12 days in a row, the stock has been up. Now, it did pop to a new high at 567, backed off to 520. Still up about 7% today. It did trade 8.5 million, which is the biggest volume we've seen in a long, long time in this stock. So it may be coming to a head. It may need to pull back down, but momentum could carry it to 6.5 or even 7. Up next is AMAM. That's a swing trade of ours. Today was a pop out breakout day. At the end of the day, the stock closed at 1632 up 131, just 4 cents off the high, about just under 9%. You can see the breakout of this pattern should lead to higher levels. My targets are 1819, 2122. BTBT crypto stocks were strong today. This is one of the strongest. It jumped 334 to 397, finished 394, up 58 cents, more than 17%. The volume was 8.5 million shares. This stock looks like it could go much higher. Based on this pattern, I'd be looking for 5.5 and 6 3/4. CRDO, look at this stock. It's gone from near 7 to over 19. Nearly tripled, and it just took a month, 5 weeks. So the stock's overbought. It's near the high from February, so be careful up here. But it does look good. CVAC breaks out of a wedge today, and it's probably going to test the 13 level as early as tomorrow based on my analysis. Secondary target, 14.25.5. CXAI with AI running today. CXAI in particular popped from 1080 to 1420, but finished at 1286. Still up 183, 16.5%. Volume was about 3 million shares, but you can see the breakout. And if it does extend here, 1560 and 1760 are near-term targets. FNGR popped a couple of days ago. I pulled back on Friday, but you can see that today's action popped it from 202 to 258, closing 238 up 36 cents and 18% gain. This gets through here, I'm looking at a $4 stock. GBTC, beautiful falling wedge, broken with a pop on Friday and a beautiful fall through today. I'm looking for a retest of 18.25 and 20. IMGN, one of our swing trades, just keeps going, tagging a new high at 1971 today. We're already up about 40–50% on this one since the swing was issued 3 weeks ago. Looking better, but it is at the target and resistance. LITE spiking today, reached as high as 65.16, finished 61.78 up, nearly 4 and about 7%. It's been up 5 of the last 6 days and 7 of the last 9. So bottom line is it looks like it has momentum. This is a breakout. The gap fill could get us up to 70, even 75. LYRA popped out of a wedge and base today, and closed near the upper end of the range, up 64 cents, 21%. Line picked up to 925,000. Now looking for a run at this level, which I think is your next key support resistance level, up there 440. Get through that, you're looking at 5.5 3/4. MARA, as I said, with crypto stocks moving, MARA certainly participated as one of the leaders. Here's your angle of ascent right now. Now looking for 15 as a target. MGOL broke out of a wedge, popped nicely, went from 204 to 302, nearly 50% before backing off to 262, ending up 52 cents, 25%. Line was strong. I'm now looking for a move to about 3 3/4 and then 5.5. 5, excuse me. NOTE, engulfing reversal bullish day. A good close at the upper end of the range, again at 15%. I'm looking for a test of this gap near 385. And you get through that, you're looking at 4 3/4. SDGR popped out of a wedge Thursday. Friday was a follow through day, and then it backed off, and today came on and ended up to 27 or 5%. You can see long-term resistance here. We get through that. We're probably looking at 60, 61 for your next target. SOUN Came out of a coil last week, followed through today, jumping from 330 to 405, and finishing at 396, up 62 cents, 18.5%, 3.2 million traded. Looks like it's on its way to test this zone between 4.5 and 3/4. Should you get to that, it could be a $6 stock. SPCE exploded Friday and pulled back, but today ran right back up again, getting another $1.46 to 31%. FT volume of 116 million. It's probably going to test the 660 range as early as tomorrow. To get to that, you're looking at 8, maybe 8.5. VCIG exploded like it did back in May. This time finishing near the upper end. Well, 745 up 462, 163% gain on a whopping 125 million shares. Move like that often gets a follow through. Look for a retest of 11 or better tomorrow. VERA came out of a base last week and pulled back for a couple days, got quiet. Today resumed the advance with engulfing bullish reversal war. It did back off the top of that line, but if I'm not mistaken, I think the stock has a shot at making up, getting to 20, and that's my target. And finally, VYGR, which we've been following for a year now. The stock was great. Came out of a wedge today. Once if it gets to 1434, I'd be looking for 16 as a target. That's it for some of the hot stocks at TechTrader.com and your Trust of the Day video. Good night.